One of the things that comes up a lot when people find out I do Wing Chun is they immediately start going off about Bruce Lee. And one of the things that I really want to say is, well, fuck Bruce Lee. But beyond that, really what it is, it's the mythologizing of the man. It is the rabid cult following that follows him around. The fact that people still believe that he was some messiah to martial arts. And the fact is that I'm not a big fan of Bruce Lee. Do I think there's some merit in the way that he trained and some of his training philosophies? Sure. But I don't think that he was doing anything particularly unique. I think his greatest contribution to the world of martial arts was popularizing something that was already happening. I mean, you have Mr. Barton Wright doing the Bartitsu thing half a century before Bruce. You have the Kajukenbo guy, or you have the Kempo guys in Hawaii doing it a couple of decades before Bruce. You have people mixing arts long before Bruce, and you have people theorizing how to mix arts long before Bruce. And you know what? Most traditional arts are, I don't want to say they're mixes, but they're not pure. Most traditional arts have whatever foundation is, and they've added to it over time, over the lineages and whatnot. It's not a new thing. Most of Bruce's philosophy is ripped off, philosophy from actual, philosophers documented throughout history. Like, nothing he did was new. He just remixed everything. That's really all it was. He remixed and popularized things. And again, is it worth paying attention to some of the things he did? Yeah, sure. But you got to drop the mythology. You've got to drop the mythology. You've got to drop the cult worship. He was just a guy. He was an athletic freak for sure. He was hyper obsessive. It's probably what got him killed. Yes. And stop mythologizing his death, right? He had an edema. That's it. And theoretically, due to interference with a medication that he wasn't prescribed to be taking and was not for him at all. Like, we're not talking, mafia hits or dim mock or anything like that. Just please stop mythologizing the guy. Not worth your time. Not worth my time. Not worth anybody's time. Right? Truth be told, right? Would any of us be practicing Wing Chun if it weren't for Bruce? Yeah, probably not. Wing Chun probably wouldn't have left Hong Kong, at least not in the force that it has. But then there's other factors there that, go back even further. And would we be practicing Wing Chun if it weren't for this and if it weren't for that? I mean, you can say that about any art. Any art that has gained popularity gains so due to certain inflection points in history, and you take away those inflection points, what would happen? Who knows, right? Because we're really bad at predicting the future. But the fact is that, is there anything about Bruce Lee that's particularly special? I don't think so at all, other than the fact that he was clearly athletically a physiological freak. But on the other side of it, yeah, you know what? Most of the Western world is practicing Wing Chun because of the way he popularized it, even if he abandoned it later on. So in that way, I've got to thank the guy. But on the other side of it, we got to dump the mythology. All right, I'm done bitching. I'll talk to you guys later. Good journey.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, give the dog a bone. You can follow us on our other social media accounts, and if you really like us, you can head over to Amazon and buy a shirt. You can also go over to Gumroad and purchase some of our instructional courses. All of the links will be provided and also on our website. If you happen to be in the Phoenix area, we would love to meet you. Come drop in for a class, even just to chat. And if you're looking for a new home, we would be happy to have you. So until next time, good journey.